We've been all abuzz about the season finale of The Bachelorette. Craig, you've admitted,
Yes.
You've admitted to watching.
From the start, I've been watching.
Really?
I'll admit it, yeah. Except we both talked about this Juan Pablo season. I just tuned out.
It was a big dip, big dip. Claire Fenton is joining us here at the table. Now, you've had the privilege of editing with our Andrew Schultz, who's been reviewing The Bachelorette every week. What is it like in the edit suite when Andy gets in there?
It's heated. It's salacious, as Andy's favorite word would be. Andy is very particular about The Bachelorette. He's very passionate.
Yes.
And if you don't watch every single episode and you pretend that you did, he will call you on it. And he will make you feel foolish. So I have been working with him behind the scenes. Andy's off, so he passed the torch to me to kind of recap the finale.
And you've been watching in great detail as well.
I have. Yeah,
okay.
I didn't used to like The Bachelorette, and now I'm hooked. And I have to admit, and Craig and I disagree on this, I was a Nick fan.
I don't understand this either.
So if you didn't watch the show, Nick kind of has a villainous reputation. He's kind of the bad guy. And so a lot of people, I think I might be the only one that was cheering for Nick.
Were you a fan of him for Andy's season?
No.
So
no,
what
I thought he
changed?
redeemed himself. He cried a lot more this season.
So what changed?
He was
you
so
meant
tearful.
sympathy. Okay, it was a sympathy vote.
He was so tearful. So we go into last night. Caitlin makes her pick, and have a look.
I never want you to question what we have ever again, because I am completely yours. Oh my gosh.
Embrace that. Will you marry me?
Well, it wasn't to be for my pick.
Oh my God.
Sean, the fitness trainer, takes Caitlin's heart. Unfortunately.
No, they look happy together.
I'm sure they are, and a lot of people thought he was much more genuine.
He's a gentleman.
He does a gentleman. I
gentleman.
did hear that Nick is the kind of guy that stands outside your house
And watches
in
you
the
from
rain.
afar.
Watches you from afar.
He does have a little bit of that stalker vibe.
He does. So Nick was dumped. We'll have
For the second time.
Well, for the second time.
The second season.
Yeah, in the second
embarrassing.
season.
I
So
know, he is a joke.
Caitlin has that really awkward conversation with him. Unfortunately, it was a very long conversation.
Didn't he almost drop on one knee and she...
Yes, he almost proposes. Have a look at Nick's breakdown.
I care about you more
I
than you know.
appreciate that. I do. I don't need to continue to hear how you love or loved me.
I know.
I don't need to keep hearing that because I heard it the whole time, and
But I don't want you to question that or doubt it.
you took things from me.
That was because it was real to me in those
It wasn't
moments.
that real.
It was.
What I felt for you was greater than a moment.
That's my favorite line. I love Nick. I thought he handled that beautifully.
Did you love him when he threw his temper tantrum and threw the rings in a limo and he was whining?
I have a very short memory when it comes to, look at how broken he is. He broke his heart again, and his family is so distraught. Because they have to go through it again, so.
He'll probably show up on the next Bachelorette and say he likes that Bachelorette too.
Well, never say never, but he has stated that he will not be doing another season, and I'm grateful for him because he needs to just...
What if they pick him as the next Bachelor?
I think it's going to be Ben H.
I think it'll be Ben
I think
H.
the ladies love Ben H.
But you know, people do love to hate Nick.
It's true.
They do.
He would be a ratings choice.
And he
for
created
producers.
a lot of conflict. So he sat down with in After the Rose.
Oh, here we go.
Following, he sat down with Caitlin. He handled himself a lot better than he did with Andy's season. So Andy's season, he notoriously overshared
Yes.
their relationship details on television. So he said, "I wish you the best," and essentially was sort of happy for her. Wasn't terribly rude.
He was more gracious than last season.
Yeah, so he explained himself a little bit. Yeah, so he was a lot better. Him and Sean also got a chance to sit down, and Sean actually has a reputation now of being a jealous guy, so he kind of addressed that.
If jealousy is getting upset about seeing the woman that you're in love with go off with other guys, then fine, you can call me jealous. I'm a human, but I was never jealous of anyone in particular, and there was...
The show's a recipe for jealousy.
It is.
It's not a normal circumstance.
It demands jealousy, I think. I think the producers also pitted these guys against each other a little bit more than maybe was in reality, but honestly, it made for a more exciting season because I think Sean was the favorite right from the get-go.
Yeah.
So adding that element of Nick being the bad guy
Did
and
they
them
end up
fighting.
hugging?
Not really. It was very cold.
Did they arm wrestle? I didn't watch the after part.
I know, it was getting a little bit late. Well, you know, I guess the love story continues, and we'll see if they end up making it last.
I doubt they will.
On a note, what was it, Chris and, what was her name? They broke up, correct?
Which one?
Last Bachelor. Chris the farmer.
yeah,
They're done.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yes.
done.
Oh, yes.
So you know.
Chris the farmer. There you have
Maybe only one success story from The Bachelor.
Chris and Whitney.
Yes.
Now, did you do a split screen?
I did. Okay, this is what I really wanted to talk about. This is the journalism that I got into this industry for. Sean. The evolutions of Sean's forehead here. This entire season, all he's been doing is sweating and sweating and sweating. And Andy and I talked about this. He was so nervous about this being on TV, maybe.
It's high stress. There's
This
a lot
is
of
the
pressure.
magic
Okay,
of television.
we have to go. We're out of time. We're way out of time, and I wanted to see the split screen because I know you worked hard on it. The truth is in the details.
It is.
Thank you, Claire. You did a great job.
Thanks, guys.
Until the next season. Or Paradise. That's still ahead, too. Yeah,
Yes.
that's about to start up.